going to crochet this heart pillow. This is in like a pink and blue color, and today I'm going to do it in a red color. You're going to need your 4.5 millimeter crochet hook and whatever color yarn you want to use. I'm going to do this one all red, so I'm not going to have it multicolor, but I'm going to do just the red on the inside and outside. You're also going to need some stuffing, a yarn needle, and a pair of scissors. So let's get started. You're going to begin with a chain 3. Oh, hello. And after you chain 3, you're going to go into the second chain from your hook and put 2 single crochets. And then you should have 1 chain left, and in that last chain, you're just going to put 2 more single crochets. So after that, you should have 4 single crochets for your first row. And then you are going to chain 1, turn your work, and put 2 single crochets in your very first stitch. And then you are going to put 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. Yay, a new tutorial. Yeah, yes, a new tutorial. A live tutorial this time. So if I mess up, you guys get to see me take it apart on a live YouTube. Then 2 in the last stitch. Chain 1, turn your work, and the pattern's going to be the exact same till you have 20 stitches. So you're going to put 2 in the first stitch, and then you're going to put 1 in every stitch until your last stitch, and in your last stitch you're going to put 2 as well. So first and last stitch you're increasing until you have 20 stitches. This is actually a very easy pattern to follow along with. You guys have any questions? Leave them down in the comments. And right now this is just a repeat pattern, so it's pretty simple. 2 in the first, then 1 in every stitch in between till you get to your last. Hello. This is so informative. You are almost at 750. Yeah, I am almost at 750 subscribers. Isn't that great? And then 2 in the last stitch. And you're going to make 2 of these exact same pieces so you have to do 1. Right now we're crocheting 1 of the pieces for the heart, but it's 2 pieces, and then you single crochet them together. So I did already make my other piece. Did you see my other answer on your video? No, I did not yet. I'll go take a look at that later. Did you learn knitting first? No, I learned crochet first, and then after that came knitting. I found a pair of knitting needles from a long time ago, and I think they were in my closet. I found a pair, and I was like, I wonder if I can knit too. We came from Crochet Creations Live. Okay, cool. And also make sure you're chaining after every single row so that you can turn your work then. If you don't chain one after you finish your row, sometimes it looks a little strange on the ends. So I do chain one after every row. Oh, who's Crochet Creations? She's another YouTuber who does live streams and I think some tutorials as well. Oh, you answered her. Oh, I didn't see that. Hi, Haley. Okay, so Creative Grace, I think I seen some of your answer, but I haven't really been checking my comments a lot lately. So after this live stream, I'll go look what you said. I don't remember if I did see what you said or didn't. I'm sorry. I haven't been very good about checking my comments lately. Should be getting close to 20 stitches now, I think. And if you don't crochet, or you just don't feel like making this heart pillow for yourself, oh, sorry, that's my security system. It's going off. So if you hear that in the background, I'm sorry. This is a heart pillow, and if you don't crochet, or if you just don't want to make one, you can just go over to my Etsy. The link is in the description, and I have a listing over there for them. And the best part is you can pretty much make this heart pattern in any color you want. It doesn't have to be like a certain color. You could use like a multicolor yarn, anything. I think you could also like cross stitch like names on the front of it. I think that would be pretty cool too. All right, let me just check my stitches here. I have 16 stitches. I'm sorry about the security system. Yes, that is a good idea. Let's not say our age on YouTube chats. I just need to finish up this row and then do one more, and then I should have 20 stitches. What am I making? I am making a heart pillow. It is a very simple pattern. It's just single crochets and like single crochet increases and decreases. Yes, it is a very, very cute project. I did one in a pink and blue and it turned out really nice. I'm really sorry about the background noise, everyone. I should have brought out stitch markers because I'm having trouble because of the increases on the ends to see where, like, if it was a stitch or the side. So I should have brought out stitch markers to mark both of the ends, but I forgot. So I'm just gonna wing it and hope it turns out okay. And this is my last row of increases. I am crocheting a bit slower because I normally crochet with my left hand. I'm a left-handed crocheter, but today I doing a tutorial, so I have to crochet with my right hand. This is this pattern doesn't normally take that long. It usually takes about 20 minutes for me to make, so that's pretty good. It's a nice quick pattern and it looks really good when you're finished with it. All right, I'm coming up to the end of my row, and I'm still gonna put 2 single crochets in the last stitch of this row because it is our last increase row. All right. Now we have 20 stitches, and it just right now looks like a little triangle, but that is for the bottom part of our heart. So if you want to make sure you're on the right track as far as like sizing, just measure it up to another piece if you did another piece. I do have a video tutorial on my channel for this pattern, but it is pretty old and outdated, so I figured now would be a good time to do another one. Yes, please keep chat positive and encouraging. Yes, I agree. All right, so now we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. And now you're just going to make 1 single crochet in every single stitch down your row. I hit 750 subscribers. That's awesome. Sometimes subscribers jump so fast, and then sometimes they move so slow. It's really strange. Like sometimes you'll be like, yes, I just got like 20 subscribers this week, and then the next week you'll get like 2. All right, we're coming up to the end of our row, and this was just a basic single crochet row. Yeah, let's stick to the crochet. This is a crochet live stream. All right, now we are going to chain 1 and turn our work. And this is another increase row, so we're going to go up to 22 stitches. So we're going to increase at the beginning and single crochet all the way till we get to the end and increase there. Yes, everyone is welcome here. And we want to keep the chat nice and kind and encouraging to others. Oh, I jumped another 2 subscribers. That's cool. That's awesome. Blessings and crocheting. That's good. I like that. What's everyone crocheting right now or knitting or working on right now? You're not working on anything right now? That's okay too. Sometimes it's good to take a break from projects for a while. All right, I just finished that row and now we are up to 22 stitches. And we are going to do 2 rows of just single crochet. So you're going to chain 1, turn your work, and just make 1 single crochet in each stitch. Yes, it is a good idea to protect ages when you're talking publicly, especially on the internet. I agree with that. So 1 single crochet in each stitch for 2 rows. Yeah, I don't think you guys were being mean. I mean, it is very hard to tell, like, when you're talking in person, it's easier to tell what they're saying and what they mean by that. And on chat or text, it's hard to understand how people mean their words. You're working on a hamster? Oh, cute. Oh, hey, Creative Creations. Crochet Creations, I'm sorry. Crochet Creations. Yes, I do remember you. I watch your live streams. Did you change your YouTube name? Was your name always Crochet Creations? I thought I remembered it being something else, but I could be wrong. All right, we're gonna chain 1 and turn our work, and we're gonna make 1 more row of just 1 single crochet in each stitch. Yes, thank you for all your support, you guys. It means a lot to me. I appreciate everyone being on today. Okay, so your name was Hobby Hours. Okay. See, I was like, man, I was sure I remember your channel name being something else, but I couldn't remember what it was. The rows are taking me a bit longer today. I'm glad I did the other half of the heart so I didn't have to do both on live stream because it would have taken a lot longer. My hands are a little bit slow. Huh? How long have you been crocheting? I think probably about 3 years, maybe like 3.5 years. And then I've been knitting for about 2 years. How long has everyone else been crocheting? You've been crocheting for about 7 years? Wow. All right, we're on to our next row. So you're gonna chain 1, turn your work, and you're gonna make this is our final increase row. So you're gonna put 2 single crochets in the first stitch, 1 single crochet all the way down the stitches till you get to your last stitch, and you're gonna put 2 single crochets. About 8 months, really? Your crochet stuff looks so good. I was watching, I'm like, you've had to be crocheting for like 3 years. It looks so professional. I would have not have guessed 8 months. That's awesome. And this means we are going to have 24 stitches. That makes you so happy? It should. When you put a lot of work into something, it pays off. And your crocheting looks so good. It really does. Mine definitely did not look that good at 8 months of crocheting. We are about, okay, so the way the rest of the heart is worked up is you're gonna like split the stitches in half and you're gonna make one side of the heart and then you're gonna cut your yarn fasten off and make the other side. So after I finish this row, I'll show you what I mean. Hello. Hi, it's nice to see a lot of people on today. And 2 in the last stitch, and now we're going to start working the one side of our heart. So like I said before, it's split into sections, so you're going to do one side and then the other side. So what you're going to do is chain 1 and turn your work and make 1 single crochet in the first 12. Now this part doesn't take as long because you're just working over 12 stitches, and we're going to decrease to make the sides of our heart. So 1 single crochet in the next 12. When you finish, can you do another one? Because in 2 days, it's my dad's birthday, and I want to learn. Oh, you want to learn how to do it. Okay, so over on my channel, there is a tutorial, not a live stream, a tutorial for this heart, but it's done in a bulky yarn. This is done in a worsted weight yarn. So when I finish up this row, I will run through the steps real quick, and if you want to just get like a notebook or something, you can write down the pattern so that you can make it. Oh yeah, anyone who has a small channel, let everybody know so so that everyone can subscribe to your channel. Oh yeah, I'm already subscribed too. I think I'm subscribed to both your channels. I'll have to check when I finish here. I know I'm subscribed to your channel, Arts. I'm not sure about the other one. All right, I have exactly 12 stitches, and let me just run through the pattern real quick. Oh, you remember me, I remember you subscribed to me. Okay, so I did. Just wanted to make sure. All right, I'm gonna run through the pattern real quick. So if anybody wants to write it down, you can. I'm not sure if you guys will understand the notes I have here. They're really confusing. I just really quickly write up all the steps. So I'll just run through it real quick. So at the beginning, you have to make 2 of these. You're going to chain 3, and then you're going to make 2 single crochets in the second chain from your hook. Then you're going to go into the last chain and make 2 single crochets. So you will have 4 single crochets. And then you're going to repeat that until you have 20 stitches. So you're going to increase the first stitch, single crochet across to get to the last stitch and make an increase, and you're going to repeat that over and over again till you have 20 stitches. And then you're going to make 1 row of just single crochets, then make 1 row of increases, then make 2 rows of single crochets, 1 row of increases, 1 row of single crochets, and then this is for the top of your heart, the part where you split the stitches in half. So you're gonna make 1 single crochet in 12 stitches, like I just did, and that's gonna leave you with 12 more stitches. Oh yeah, you can always rewatch the live too, and I have a tutorial. So I'm just gonna quickly finish running through this, and then I can continue on the heart. You're going to do the 12 single crochets, then you are going to chain 1, turn your work, decrease over the first 2 stitches, then single crochet in the rest, and then chain 1, turn your work, decrease, and then you're going to make 1 single crochet in the rest of the stitches, turn your work, decrease, single crochet in the rest, turn your work, and decrease and single crochet in the rest. And then your last 2 rows, you're going to decrease, make a single crochet, and then decrease the rest of your stitches. And then you're going to repeat that same thing for the other side. I'm about to show you guys how to do that. That part was a little confusing, and I ran through it pretty fast. Here are my notes, though. They're really confusing, so I won't be offended if you guys don't know what I'm doing with the pattern. It's not a professional looking pattern. So I'm just gonna let you guys can actually just take like a screenshot of this too if you want to keep it for later. All right, so I'm gonna move on to the top section of my heart. So I just did 1 single crochet in the first 12 stitches. You're going to chain 1 and turn your work, and you're going to make a decrease over the first 2 stitches. And then you're just going to make 1 single crochet in the rest. So we're pretty much decreasing 1 stitch at a time. The link in the bio didn't work. I don't know. It's having trouble with links. Maybe you could like copy and paste the link. You have an Etsy now? Oh, I gotta go check that out. That's cool. Do you have a lot of listings on? Okay, so I'll have to figure out why my links aren't working, because I put them in my descriptions and stuff. They don't work for some reason. How would you find it without the link? I'm trying to think here. You have 4 listings and you're working on more? Cool, I'll check it out when the live stream's over. Well, my Etsy shop name is Simply Made by Hand. I'm not sure if you can find it by searching shops. I'm not sure you would find it anyhow because it's like, it's really not a popular shop. You have an Etsy too? Okay, I'll have to check out all your guys' Etsys then. I like looking at Etsy channels. You know what? Wait. Oh, you know why it's not working. Okay, thank you, Brooke. Okay, so the links should work after Brooke helps me figure them out. She's really good with YouTubing and stuff. She's my sister, and she helps me with my channel and stuff because I'm not very good at navigating technology. All right, we're going to do 1 more row of decreases, I think, or 2 more. Let me see when I finish this row. All right, chain 1 and turn my work. All right, I think we're gonna do 2 more rows of decreases. So decrease over the first 2. Then 1 single crochet in every stitch. Ooh, what crochet pattern are you writing? Are you writing out the hamster crochet pattern? All right, let me see. we're going to do, oh yeah, one more row of decreases, and then we're going to finish off our heart here. We just got to do one more row of decreasing on the end, and then we're gonna do a row of decreasing. Hi, I just joined. What are you working on? Okay, so I'm making a like mini heart pillow, except in all red. So I did this one in pink and blue, and it turned out really nice. I thought I'd share the pattern with you guys. And like I said in the beginning of the live stream, I do have a tutorial for this one on my channel. It's just not, like, it's very outdated and old, so it's still a good, this is the pattern I'm using. It's still a good pattern. It's just an older video. Hamster with a rat modification. Cool. All right. Now here is our final row of decreases. No, wait. I'm sorry, I might be wrong. Let me check my pattern here. Okay, no, we have 2 more rows of decreases. Sorry about that. I lost track of how many rows I did. So we're gonna decrease for 2 more rows. So we're gonna do, well, technically we're doing different decreases for the last decrease row, so I guess I was still right. We're doing one more decrease row. So 1 decrease over the first 2, and then 1 single crochet, and then the last decrease row is different than the decrease rows we've been doing. All right, now for our last decrease row. Now we are on our last decrease row. So we're going to decrease over the first 2, and then we are going to put 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and then we are going to decrease the rest of our stitches. So we're going to put 2 more decreases since we have 4 stitches. And another decrease. And now we can chain 1 and turn our work. Now this last row is optional, but I do like it because right now the heart would be very short. So I like just adding that extra row just to make the ends of the heart a little bit taller. That is something I didn't include in the video tutorial, but I'm doing it right here in this pattern. I'm just putting 1 single crochet in every stitch. That way it's just a little bit longer and looks a little bit more like a heart. The other heart looks a little bit wide. So when you add this extra row, it does help with the shape a little bit. I don't know, I like it better this way, but that is like optional. You don't have to do that final row. So now we are going to cut our yarn, and we are gonna do the other side of the heart, and it's gonna be done the exact same way. So I'll just run through, while I'm doing it, I will run through the pattern for the side again. You just gotta find which row is the front, like which side you started working this side on, so that it looks like it's the same row. So we're just gonna make a slip knot, and we are just going to make 12 single crochets. I'm just gonna join it with a slip stitch, and then we are going to chain 1 and make 12 single crochets in those 12 stitches. So we are not working on the other side. We're just going to be working on the side that doesn't have the other heart piece, or half of the heart. Right now it's half of a heart. And one way I check, like when I finish making both halves of the heart, I will fold the heart in half just to make sure it lines up, just to make sure the pieces are the same size. Oh, you didn't miss much of anything. We just cut our yarn, fasten off, and we're working on the other side. So it's worked up the exact same way, 12 single crochets first, and we're going to do the decreased rows until we have, I think it's 8 stitches because you decrease, then a single crochet. No, it'd be, whoa, I'm sorry. I just hit the tripod. It'd be 7 stitches. I'm sorry. We're going to decrease until we have 7 stitches. You know how to do a 3D heart? That's cool. Well, this one, I guess, isn't really 3D. It's like two-dimensional because you're sewing both of them together. That's cool, a 3D heart. So what do? Work up both of the sides in one piece. So you're going to chain 1, turn your work, and decrease over the first 2. These could also be used as like really cute like coasters, or like just to set out on like a table or desk to put like your keys on or something. I mean, it's about coaster size. It's pretty cute. Yeah, that is how you make it. That's cool. I'll have to try that too. You guys want to see what else I've been working on? I have it sitting right beside me. I'm actually really proud of it. It's easy to make a 3D heart. Okay, so I've been making like these little mini like keychain cars, and I'm gonna try to do a tutorial on my channel for them. So I have like an SUV one or like a minivan one, and then I did this one this morning. It's like a little car. I really like them. They're so cute, and like you embroider all the details on them, and so I tried something new with these patterns. Instead of like adding like the window detail, I took like paint and watered it down and painted on my crochet, and I even washed it and it doesn't come off. So I guess it works, and it saves me a lot of time because I don't have to embroider all the small details on. Like I did the tires, the headlights, and the brake lights, but I didn't have to do the windows because I just painted them. I know, they're so mini and cute. I really like them. I'll try to do a tutorial on them for you guys. The one thing I haven't figured out how to do yet is how to crochet like a mini truck, which I'm trying to work on. So I did the minivan and the car, and I still can't figure out how to do a truck pattern. I guess because like I can do the front of it, and then when I get to the back, like the bed of the truck, like the back doesn't become square. It's sort of like curved. So it makes it look like I don't know, like a older style pickup truck where I'm trying to get like the square bed of the pickup truck. What are you saying? I do what? What do you want to see? Or what do you want to do? Oh, you know how to make a truck? So there are patterns for trucks, but they're not small. Okay, you do know how to make a truck pattern? Is it like a mini truck pattern or a big truck? Or do you know how to make the bed of the truck square or like rectangle? It's a mini truck? Cool. Do you have a YouTube channel? No, you do not have a YouTube channel. Okay. So you've made a mini truck before? Had you so all I need to know is how to make the bed of the truck square. Did you when you did your mini truck, did you get the bed of your truck square? I think I'm coming up to my last row of decreases. I haven't been checking. Okay, so after this row, 2 more rows of decreases, but one of the rows is going to be exactly the same as we've been doing, and then the other one is going to be the decreases, several decreases in the same row. You're still working on the crochet pattern? All right, we're coming up to our final decrease rows. You're working on a little hat for your cat. Oh, so cute. Like a top hat or like a winter hat? Winter hat? Oh, that probably looks really cute. What colors are you using? All right, I'm coming up to my last decrease row. I know I've been saying that for a while. It's just taking me a lot longer to crochet today because I'm working with my right hand instead of my left. Purple and pink. Cool. It's not that I'm left-handed. It's just that when I learned how to crochet, I used YouTube videos, and it's a mirrored image, so I started crocheting with my left hand instead of my right. It was a pretty silly mistake to make. But now I know how to crochet with both hands. It's just a lot harder with my right hand. It takes so much more time because I learned with my right hand, and I got really good with my right hand, and then I was like, oh man, I'm doing it with the wrong hand. Yeah, I know how to do it with both hands. So it's easier for me to crochet with my left hand than it is with my right. But I can work with both hands. I can even knit and crochet with both hands. It's just a lot harder with my right hand. No, that's talent. I'm not sure. It wasn't talent at first. It was a mistake at first. But yes, now it turned out to be a good thing because I can follow both left-handed and right-handed patterns. What color is your donut going to be? Oh, the donut. Okay, so it's going to be tan on the bottom, just like a light tan, and then it's going to be a yellow frosting with pink sprinkles. All right, now we are on our last row of decreases. You just finished the hat? No problem, Grace. All right, so here in a minute, I'm going to show you how to sew your heart together on your knitting machine. Oh yeah, I've seen people make hats on the knitting machines. They look really good. Is it like that little pink and white circular one? From my understanding, things on the knitting machines work up really fast. Yes, it is the little pink and white knitting machine. No, it does not work up fast. Okay. Do you knit too, like a hand knit? Yes, you do. Okay, so does it take longer to hand knit a hat or machine knit a hat? All right, we're going to decrease over the first 2. 10 people on? Oh yeah, there are 10 people on. Decrease over the first 2, then a single crochet, then decrease the last stitches. You knit and crochet by hand. That's cool, Grace. Hand knit takes less time. Okay. I did not know that. I learned something new today. For you, it's really fast to work on the knitting machine. I guess it's all about like preference too, because if you prefer hand knitting than machine knitting, I guess it could take longer to machine knit than hand knit. All right, last row, we're just going to put 1 single crochet in every stitch, and then I'm going to show you guys how to sew it together and add the stuffing. Yes, I am working on the crochet pattern. It's taking forever. Oh man, I sometimes have such a hard time writing crochet patterns. Like you know what you're gonna make, you know how to do it. I just don't know how to like put it on paper sometimes. All right, you're gonna cut your yarn and fasten off. And since all our ends are gonna be on the inside, we don't necessarily have to weave them in. I did on the other piece because sometimes it's really hard to see what you're working on with all the ends. You're gonna go live after this? Okay, I'll have to go over then. All right, so I'm gonna just leave all my ends on the inside. I have never had a problem with my ends coming out doing this way. So you're just gonna put both of your pieces together and you're going to make a slip knot, and you're just going to start at whatever point you want to. Now, it might be a good idea, if you haven't done a pattern like this before, to take stitch markers and mark the areas, like put a stitch marker here and at the bottom, so that your pieces, you're sewing it together in the right spots. But I haven't had a problem with doing it this way. But if you want to be sure you're getting the pieces right, you should probably use stitch markers. So we're just going to single crochet around. You're just going to single crochet 1 for every row. So I'm looking at the rows on the sides, and you're just going to put 1 per row. And when we get enough of it sewn together, we're going to add our stuffing, because we still want to leave a little bit of room, like a little bit opening, so we can add the stuffing. Should I do a knitting machine live or a crochet live? I don't know. I would probably say crochet live. All right, and at the top here, you can see your stitches, so it's really easy to crochet around the top. It is starting to look so adorable. I'm glad I chose to went with the red color, because it looks really nice in just one color. I've never done it in just one color before, but it looks really good. Around the around the part right here around your heart, make sure you're adding all those single crochets or it will bend in when you finish. And you do need to crochet right here in the center, or it won't, it'll bend the single crochet stitches. So you're gonna want to make sure you're putting one single crochet in every row, and then when we get to the center here, make sure you put a single crochet right in there. Oh, hello. All right, we're getting around to the other end, and I'm about to add my stuffing. Once I'm done with my pattern, I will for sure follow one of your patterns. Oh, that's so nice. Thanks. Yeah, and I got to remember to go look at your guys' Etsy's then. Oh my goodness, my crochet hook is stuck. Oh, you don't have a channel? What are you working on right now? You working on crochet projects, knitting projects? All right, I'm gonna add my stuffing. And I don't use regular stuffing because I don't like the way it turns out when I do that. It gets, it's very soft and I have to use like a ton of stuffing to get it to be stiff and hard like the way I want it. So I recycle old socks that have holes in them. And yes, they are clean socks. I make sure I wash them. And then I just cut them up into little strips and it gives me the right texture I want for my plushies, so that's what I do, and it's free because I always have socks with holes in them. So you just want to make sure you're pushing the stuffing up into the heart so that it's the same fluffiness all the way around. Now the only problem you could have with using socks is if you choose a really dark colored sock and your project has holes in it, you could see the socks through it. But with this project, there's no holes in it because of the small crochet hook, so you can't see the socks. And you don't need a lot of socks. Like, I cut up like 3 socks and I didn't even use them all. But it's just a really good way to recycle things you're just going to throw away. Look at that. And then you're just going to insert your crochet hook back into there and finish up stitching up the side. You're going to crochet a scrunchie. Oh man, crochet scrunchies are so popular. I made like 10 to 15 crochet scrunchies a while back. I still have some of them. I think some of them broke, but I still have some of them. I don't have any right now to show you, but I made like a bunch of, so I used scrap pieces of yarn, like tiny pieces of yarn, like this long, and knotted them all together to make like a big ball of yarn, multicolored, and it turned out really nice. The scrunchie was really colorful. All right, and I'm gonna just push my tail ends into the plushie. And you're just going to finish crocheting all the way around. These would be really cool in like gift baskets or just little like party favors and stuff. Or just like a small birthday present. They're really cute. All right, I'm at the end, and I'm going to slip stitch to my first stitch, cut my yarn and fasten off, and I'm just gonna weave in my tail end, and it's going to be done. So real quick, what's everyone's preference on yarn needles? I like the ones that are like slanted on the end because I find it easier to weave in my tail ends. But what's everybody else's preference? Do you guys like the straight yarn needles or the ones with the slanted end? Bent tip is better. Yes, slanted one. Okay, cool. Yeah, I really like the slanted ones. I find them easier to weave in the ends on plushies, especially because I can go in and it'll come back out the other end. So when I'm just weaving in my plushies, I just make sure I go into the project, just like wherever. You went to go get a snack. You like straight needles. Okay. Yeah, I use both, but especially with plushies, it's easier for me to use the slanted one. And the best part about crocheting plushies is I don't block my crochet plushies like you would have to do with garments and stuff. All right, that's it. It looks really cute. And these ones are about the same size. This yarn I used was a little bit thinner, so it's not exactly the same size, but, you know, pretty close. So, like I said, if you guys want to purchase these or make this yourself, I have a tutorial over on my channel, or you can just rewatch the live to crochet this, and you can make one for yourself. Yeah, it is really cute. Does anybody have any more questions before I go off live stream? Go off the live stream? If not, I'm going to go off the live stream, and I think someone else said they were going to go and do a live stream then. So we should go over then and support other fellow crocheters and go over to that live stream. Bye. Bye, everyone. Okay, you're doing a live stream. Okay, everyone go over to that live stream so we can support other crocheters. All right, see you guys. See you guys probably next Friday. I do live streams about every Friday. See y'all later.